Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Mbappe. Done delicately. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff.
It seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a key interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. João Palhinha. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Son Heung-min. Oh, great! And the shot! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
And that could set him on his way. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham standing over it. And that has been cleared.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
It's Tadic! Decent enough try. He's found a way through. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
India are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And the finish! He scores! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have
it. Into the last quarter of an hour. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a shade optimistic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, that's been intercepted. Looks to go up and over. Gerrard. Hits one! He's got a goal! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Mbappe really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
India give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Cannavaro deals with that comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Saka. That's that, the end. India were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And
what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
India just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Such scenes here. Can he finish?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well, they've got it again. He's through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's got the beating of his man. Cleared without complication. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That is good alertness. That'll be a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe! That's a little off target. India have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. That's good running with the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Barella. And no, that was never going to make it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got...
Beckham! And it's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scorer after 26
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
David Beckham.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Short changes him with that pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's been cut out, well played. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Lampard. Mbappe! And he gets rid in a hurry. Koundé, that's a sharp pass. Tadic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks to clip it forward. Well read, nice interception. Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. And Hullet! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Tadic. Fletcher kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Defending was strong and firm. Mbappe! And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham to take it as usual. And he's had it hit. It's a loose ball. Hullet, a true great. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Koundé makes the interception. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Attendance for this match was
Well, it's signalling to the opposition
72,306.
that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries to dink it in. Mbappe!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach. Mbappe! And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And they've got rid. And he cuts out the supply. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net.
Mbappe! Smashing save, really good save that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, they've got it again.
2 minutes has been indicated.
A lot of...
And that is as far as it goes. India perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Hello, attendees. This is
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
announcement.
Well, Peter, I
With the
really
father
couldn't
of a
see
boy
what this
in a
team
blue
was
hat.
trying to achieve.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Beckham. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Cannavaro. Oh, that is... Can he put it away? Now that is commitment to the cause. India with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. Egypt have the chance to go the other way. And that's been won straight back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
Looks for the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Mbappe put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Adams cuts it out. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. He's been picked out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Busquets. De Bruyne. He can get that clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
Outside this stadium.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Moved on forwards. And here's Bellingham. De Bruyne. Cannavaro did well to step in there. That was... Oh, he's been caught napping! Mbappe! It's there! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he's been caught on, and the shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Played back in. No, it's not getting there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Griezmann. Some really good ball movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. That's a shade optimistic. That's been drilled forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's well spotted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he lines up a cross.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
We are into stoppage time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
A quick reminder,
so we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Messi first in line. And he's found the net.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Griezmann next in line, and here he is.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Beckham will take their second. And he puts it away.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So, the second man in line. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
India with the chance to go 2 up. Keeper's gone the wrong way. 2 to the good. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. And he's fired it in.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
This to double their advantage. And that doubles their lead. Egypt at the point of no return. Saved! And there's your hero! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in
Please
the
turn
end.
your attention to the screen for information.
Well, there's really
provided
nothing
by the
quite
local
like the
police.
excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely delighted to avenge it their way.
Many thanks to Jim. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Danger averted for now. And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Header! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. India yet to have an attempt on goal. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's picked out the run. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Pedri. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. That is great defending, so alert. Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pedri. That is good alertness. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
To all members of the crowd,
well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pedri. Ruben Dias. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has been cleared. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Looking for the runner. And he welcomes it in. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Well, there's the clearance. Pedri.
The attendance for this match was
Stood up well to him there.
71,649.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Tadic clears. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot at goal. It's in. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona are now... Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Beckham, he's tried one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
India have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. Showing good feet. Saka, good driving run. Looks for the finish. And no, he couldn't find the finish. That has been cut short.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Substitution in progress. There will be 5
Barcelona
minutes added
finding
time.
their passes. And the shot's on him. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Valverde certainly could have and should have made more of that.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. 5 minutes to add. Speculative strike. Great effort. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And now I'd just
Your final
like to read
thoughts,
out
Jim?
our
Well,
fan club
Peter,
members
I
who are
really
celebrating
couldn't
their
see what
birthdays
this
today.
team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's had it taken off him. And he's been shifted off it. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, who do you... Just the keeper to beat! Chance! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the pass is intercepted. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho. And he's gone looking for safety. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Quality ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he latch on to this? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Tadic.
There will be one
Real
minute added
chance!
time.
Adams clears it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
With the owner of a blue car.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here. He's through and all alone! There's the shot! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And yes, it's him again. Egypt are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's come loose.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
And that's another good win of the ball.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Owen. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Bastoni cuts it out. Pass is just off target. Now it's Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
Ronaldinho. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ronaldinho. It's gone for a throw-in. He's found the way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's really well cleared.
India are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Busquets. Now it's Mbappe. Egypt clearly now in lead preservation mode. Busquets. Over to the left.
2 added minutes.
Great ball if he can get there. Cannavaro getting this one clear. And that's that. India were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Just a quick reminder today.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh no, this does not... Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 11 minutes is...
So, a breakthrough already. Great work on the overlap. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Deftly away. And he's intervened well there. Now there's the clearance. That is good alertness. That has been cut short. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Good ball over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is just off target. Adams is there to clear.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it? Well, big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Mendes getting this one clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Forlan, and he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Brahim Diaz. Conte.
This is what good chemistry is all about. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Scholes clears. Brahim Diaz. Oh, Red, nice interception. Koundé gets it away. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
The attendance
Jim,
for
what are you
this match
thinking?
was
India are not doing enough to get
70,987.
themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
He's got away. Fallen! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
India choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Tadic. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's in space and looking for options.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Brahim Diaz. That is a brilliant interception. And it's hoisted clear. Great ball if he can get there. Adams. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Adams spots it and intercepts. Back into the middle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ball's gone astray.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
Your
to
final
make
thoughts? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's ambitious. Rudiger can get it clear. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Ah, he's given it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the pass is intercepted. Interesting ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's let fly! Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's heaved it away. And he's managed to get free. He's found some space. Great hit!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
India certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that has been clubbed away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nice interception, well timed.
For this match was
no messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gets his pass away. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Is number 20, Gareth Bale.
Al Hilal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, played through for the wide man. That's really well cleared. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Bale. And now they can clear their lines.
Substitution.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Saka gets good distance on it. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Oh, great chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's definitely not his best.
India need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. And he's in, tries a shot! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. India perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Just a quick announcement, we would like to inform you that
After
CCTV
all of that, Jim,
is now
what are you
in
thinking?
operation for
Well,
your
Peter,
safety.
I really couldn't see what this team...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's magnificent!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And we have our very first corner. Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Lobbed in behind. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. That pass has been well intercepted. He could be in here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And it's Gerrard. And here's Davis. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he's gone looking for safety. Kaká. Now it's Martinez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gerrard. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. David Villa. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Casemiro. Now that's well seen too. Kaká.
There will be 1
David
minute
Villa.
added time.
Looking for options for movement. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
70,987.
Kusanov cuts out the pass. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That looks a good ball through, and he was alert to it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tadic. Davis. Osimhen. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. He's found some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Rivaldo. Rivaldo. And he thumps it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
He's gone forward. That's a decent clearance. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Davis. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry.